Hello everyone, and welcome to my GH Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
On Valentine's Day, Rick impresses Liz, and Lucas finds out the truth about his beau. Today on General Hospital, Jens goes on a double date of sorts, Molly and Christina play the blame game, Lucas pulls a confession out of Marco, and Jason closes the day with a kiss. An interesting combination of axe-flinging, unexpected disclosures, and third wheels characterizes Valentine's Day in Port Charles. Yup, that about sums it up. Unfortunately for Liz, who has a confirmed date for the big day, Rick has decided that the axe-throwing site is the perfect spot to take his girlfriend who is dressed to kill. Along with Michael and Jacinda, she is hurling axes, although initially, she is much more enthusiastic than Liz. However, Liz enthusiastically dives into things, acknowledging that she may benefit from a more enjoyable existence. Rick replies that can be arranged before laying a kiss on her. Felicia updates Maxie at the hospital. Maxie is stunned by the news that Nathan is alive and well and living in Port Charles, and so is Britt. If Maxie has awoke, Nathan will be just as surprised. Nathan and Maxie's reunion is a hotly debated topic, with Albrecht eager to bring them back together as soon as possible. Jason and Carly are at the Brown Dog discussing Michael's custody arrangement when Spinelli interrupts with news that Maxie's recovered. After Carly leaves, Spinelli confides in Stone Cold that he is overjoyed that his lady love has reawakened, but he is terrified that Nathan will steal her away. Jason advises Spinelli to take it easy and let Maxie to make a decision, one that might surprise him. Britt sends Jason a string of emoticons, and Jason leaves to meet her at the boathouse. Once he leaves, Albrecht enters to congratulate Spinelli for having taken such wonderful care of Maxie and James, adding that his services are no longer necessary. As for Jason and Britt, they wind up sharing a kiss when she admits a new understanding that time is slipping. Lucas lashes out at Marco and Lucas' battle starts off where it left off. Carly's brother is in disbelief when Marco says that his dad was threatening Britt and he was aware of it. Lucas can't believe he spent months defending his beau, even cutting Carly out of his life for not embracing him. Realizing that being near to Sidwell was the actual reason they relocated to Windermere, Lucas accuses Marco of having deceived him from the very start. But Lucas softens at least a bit when Marco uses the dead mother card. He claims the reason he accepted to work for his father was to make Sonny pay for Natalia's death. "You don't want justice," Lucas moans. "You want revenge." Marco begs his lover to allow him time to conclude this project, stating he can keep Britt safe in the meanwhile. Lucas seems to agree as they cuddle, but has he truly given in? Alexis is happy to find that Molly has written a new book, but bewildered when the author confesses she has no intentions to publish it. Christina says she submitted the tome to her sister's publisher, and Molly explains she doesn't want the book to disgrace Cody. The sisters went to throw axes, seemingly the only thing to do other than drink in this town. They come to see Molly's dad kiss Liz, and Christina gets a potentially envious expression as she watches Jacinda and Michael. Brooke, Lynn and Chase remember on Valentine's Day's past. He thinks the Brown Dog isn't romantic enough, but she tells him it's about them, not the location. Ava dines with Sidwell and Lucy. When questioned about the company she's keeping by Alexis, Ava says the Rick incident made her think about the sort of man she wants in her life. Lucy be damned. On the next General Hospital, Sidwell may well have found his match. General Hospital spoilers Tuesday, February 17th. Willow resigns, Nathan's new angle, Dante pushes Michael away. General Hospital spoilers for Tuesday, February 17th, state that Willow Kane will turn in her resignation as Nathan West examines a fresh approach. Dante Falconeri will also drive Michael Corinthos away, so let's speak about what's coming up in Port Charles. At GH, Willow will track Elizabeth Baldwin down so she may present her resignation. Since Drew Kane needs round-the-clock care and Willow is getting partial custody of the kids, she may say there's no time for her previous nursing work. Of course, Willow is surreptitiously drugging Drew to maintain him in his present state, but she surely won't tell Elizabeth that part. At the PCPD, Harrison Chase will drop a clue about an option that Nathan isn't exploring, thus this will undoubtedly entail the prolonged Drew shooting probe. It sounds like Chase will try to guide Nathan down a route that might make Michael look guiltier. Will Chase's hint somehow lead to Nathan discovering Drew's key on Michael's keyring? Regardless, Dante will have a difficult confrontation with Michael on Tuesday's show. That's when Dante will admit that he feels it's better for them to keep their distance, at least until the Drew case is concluded. Next, Lucas Jones will seek Carly Spencer out in the Metro Court, where he'll concede she was correct and insist he owes her a massive apology. It sounds like Lucas will deliver updates on all his unpleasant findings regarding Marco Rios, who's sworn to move away from Jen Sidwell's drama once their current production finishes up. Lucas clasped Marco's hand and hugged him, but he obviously didn't appear persuaded this is the correct thing to do. Perhaps Lucas truly simply wants to string Marco along while Britt Westbourne and Sonny Corinthos' lives are at jeopardy. At the Metro Court, Rick Lansing will question what's going on between Sonny and ADA Justine Turner, so he'll quiz Sonny after witnessing an encounter between them. Tuesday's episode will also offer Laura Spencer's surprise news for Alexis Davis along with Tracy Quartermain's encounter with Sidwell, so don't miss all the curveballs to come. General Hospital spoilers claim many storylines are going to become even heated on the ABC series. General Hospital's Chris McKenna pays a candid tribute to the late actor he envied, resented, came to admire. Sometimes, things may not work out the way we'd prefer, but instead, the way they need to. That might be cold comfort in the moment, but occasionally, it's a godsend in disguise. Other times, it's just a part of life, and something we need to learn. General Hospital's Chris McKenna commented on this in the aftermath of James Van Der Beek's death. The two were the same age and they both got their beginnings in daytime, McKenna on One Life to Live and Van Der Beek on As the World Turns. But those commonalities aren't what inspire the introspection. Instead, it was a brief point in time when their lives crossed, then went their own ways. I was originally attached to Varsity Blues, McKenna confessed on X regarding the mega-popular 1999 high school football picture, but was then replaced by him after his show blew up. The him McKenna's referring to is Van Der Beek, of course, and his show was Dawson's Creek, which made the actor a household name and put the fledgling network, the WB, on the map. I envied him, McKenna acknowledged, resented him, came to admire him, then truly respect him as an actor, as a man and as a father. He was so special. No one could blame him for feeling any of those emotions. But it's probably a credit to McKenna and Van Der Beek that aggravation and animosity transformed to adoration. It's not simple to let go of jealousy, or basically any bad feeling and see someone in a new, better light. Lucas danger, Britt's critical warning, Alexis discovery. Lucas Jones is in danger. Britt Westbourne offers a warning. Plus, Alexis Davis makes a discovery. Carly Spencer's intel. Let's start out with Carly Spencer. The woman chats to Jason Morgan about a problem she has. When I originally viewed the promo clip, I assumed Carly said Brick. No wonder that didn't make sense, she was talking about Rick Lansing. In any case, Carly tells the right-hand guy that Sonny Corinthos claims that Rick doesn't have any agenda. Carly doesn't believe that though. Rick Lansing's date. Speaking of Rick, he will take Elizabeth Liz Baldwin out on a date. At some point, Liz asks playfully if he's insinuating she doesn't know how to have fun. The two are both smiling, so things must be going well. Alexis Davis's Discovery General Hospital teasers for Monday, February 16 state that the preview also features a picture of Molly Lansing Davis. The brunette enthusiastically has some news to share with her mother, Alexis. This is probably about her book, as thrilled as Molly appears. Britt Westbourne's critical warning. Over at the hospital, Liesl Albrecht seeks out Britt. The woman will have a request for the brunette. However, the doctor ends up telling Albrecht that she doesn't comprehend what she is asking of her. Jacinda Breckel's Valentine's Date Plus. Jacinda Breckel brings Michael Corinthos to the hatchet range. It will take Michael off guard, but it should have them having some fun and becoming closer. Jacinda recently voiced uncertainty to Christina Corinthos Davis. However, Jacinda looks like a decent girl, so hopefully she doesn't end up getting wounded. Lucas Jones trouble. Finally, we have Lucas, who is in trouble. The guy wants to depart Windmere but Marco Rios tries to stop him. Marco proclaims, "You aren't going anywhere." Will Marco finally let Lucas to leave, or may we be seeing a hostage situation? With Lucas knowing too much, Marco will risk a lot by letting him leave. At the same time, if Lucas suddenly goes missing, the police will want to check all of Windmere. That may likely present some issues with the hidden lab and the catacomb riddles. General Hospital actor Anthony Geary's spouse, Claudio Gama, reveals high school photographs, comments on their wedding anniversary. Claudio Gama, spouse of the late General Hospital great Anthony Geary, has shared some memories and old images of Geary as he honored their wedding anniversary this week. The pair wed on February 12, 2019. Gama posted about the occurrence that day on his Instagram account, stating he had problems sleeping. He uploaded a picture of him and Giri in the post, and wrote it, "I'm having one of those insomnia nights. I knew I had something important on the back of my mind on top of everything happening at the moment, and now I remember it was our wedding anniversary yesterday, the 12th of February. On this day in 2019 we were officially married in Amsterdam after many years of Tony asking me. I finally said yes. Thank you for all the happiness, care and love you showed us. Rest easy dear love, we miss you every day." General Hospital legend Tony Giri got married in 2019. Many of Giri's closest General Hospital friends sent Gama kind words on the anniversary. Kimberly McCullough added, "The sweetest couple." Finola Hughes said, "Beautiful." Jason Thompson, presently Billy Abbott on The Young and the Restless, responded with a heart emoji. Sarah Joy Brown remarked, "Beautiful picture with so much love." Many followers wished him a happy anniversary and gave him words of warmth and support. The Instagram user Champagne11 stated, "So glad you guys made it official. Tony's spirit is all around and our higher selves are all always together. Sending so much love. Do everything you need to take care of yourself." The fan Corolla 4568 shared some wisdom, saying in part, "I want to wish you a happy anniversary. You were privileged to have discovered each other. Some individuals never discover the one true love that they deserve. I'm delighted you and Tony have each other. Thank you for sharing all your experiences with us all." Giri died 2 months ago, December 14, 2025. He and Gama were together for more than 30 years. General Hospital will dedicate a whole episode to him this Friday, February 20th. It will be a single show containing rare moments viewers have not seen in decades. Tony Giri's spouse posts old images of him. Gama has kept active on Instagram after Giri's passing, offering updates on how he's coping and how he spends his days in Amsterdam, Netherlands. Each time he publishes, he receives a rush of good wishes and suggestions to deal with his sadness. Occasionally, he shares recollections and old images and videos of his late hubby. He did it in a sweet and unusual way 2 days before their anniversary, offering fans of the General Hospital hero a taste of what he was like growing up. Gama shared photographs from one of Giri's high school yearbooks from North Summit High School in Colville, Utah, where he attended in the 1960s. Gama stated he played baseball and was prom king. Other photographs from the yearbook show the General Hospital legend participating in plays and playing piano. The follower Coco_Vanilla_67 raved, "It's that amazing. Tony stood out from the crowd even back then. Thank you Claudio for always sharing, it means so much to a lot of us." Another fan of Giri's, Roberta.Sawyers.3, noted, "From the looks of things Tony was popular from his early years right through. He felt himself happiest when he met you. You took his heart and you completed him. Thank you for sharing these highlights of his life with us. I know you are experiencing so many emotions coping with all of this. Please make sure you take care of yourself as well. Some things may be placed aside for another time. Enjoy the beauty that surrounds you." General Hospital's Swandy Wilson pulls back the curtain on his on-screen transformation. On General Hospital, Isaiah had come to feel he was part of something permanent. You could see that in how careful he was with Portia, how much he had at risk emotionally. Then everything flipped. Curtis turned revealed to be the father of her kid, not him. The transition was quick, and Isaiah was left to absorb it. Around the same time, Swandy Wilson provided viewers a glimpse at another type of metamorphosis, one that happens discreetly behind the camera. The General Hospital Change fans never witnessed. Wilson revealed a behind-the-scenes technique with a video on Instagram, adding, "Movie magic is real." Huge thank you to the @Makeup crew for the beautiful tattoo cover. Special thanks to @Beauty_by_Carol, @Priscillux and @Jacqueline Quackenbush for making it flawless every time. #BTS, #General Hospital, #Sawandi Wilson, #Isaiah Gannon, #GH. In the video, Wilson sat calmly as the makeup team worked across his back, carefully layering product over his tattoo in preparation for Isaiah and Portia's locker room scenes. The camera recorded its painstaking accuracy, while other photographs of Wilson in the studio flashed. What started as a noticeable mark progressively vanished, replaced with skin that seemed undamaged. By the end, there's no trace left. Isaiah exists exactly as viewers anticipate him to. No distractions. No reminders of the actor behind him. It's the type of unseen job that binds the illusion together flawlessly. Fans react to the announcement. Fans quickly recognized what they were looking at and what it meant. @JackieXRu tweeted, Portia's king, with some love, fire and applause emojis. Meanwhile, at Safarima replied simply "whoa," with the same emoji emphasis that also included one offering a kiss. Others concentrated on the craftsmanship itself. At That Geeky Chick 1145 wrote, "Kudos to the makeup department for real," acknowledging the team responsible for preserving the visual continuity viewers rarely think about until it's shown to them. Some replies revealed the emotional engagement that still exists despite the latest announcement. Many were looking forward to seeing where Isaiah and Portia's romance will go. One viewer appeared put off since Steve Burton's tattoos aren't covered up. However, Burton's tattoos have been handled on the plot, and are considered Jason's tattoos. What happens between Portia and Isaiah next is anyone's guess, but the fans are riveted to the screen eager to find out. General Hospital's Lucas just become a liability. Marco can't manage General Hospital's Lucas didn't mean to overhear Sidwell and Marco's chat. He slowly tiptoed away, but it was too late. He knew they were talking about Brit. They weren't bickering, but rather manipulating her. They spoke freely about restricting her access to the drug she depended on, about keeping her docile until their experiment was accomplished. Lucas didn't simply learn something frightening. He learnt something Marco never intended for him to know. General Hospital's Marco isn't who he claims to be. Lucas didn't confront him immediately away. He kept it to himself instead, eventually disclosing it to Elizabeth. What stung most wasn't only the risk, but learning Marco had been lying the entire time, having Lucas believe in a relationship that was never completely honest. Lucas didn't go into all the reasons as to why he was concerned about Marcus. General Hospital's senior nurse pushed into the positives about Marcus, which may prove to be a significant mistake. Lucas needs to be realistic. He knew on some way that Marcus wasn't just a partner anymore. Lucas has become someone who now knows enough to jeopardize what Marco and Sidwell have been creating. Lucas unloaded his dilemma on Elizabeth at General Hospital. But Lucas didn't divulge the specifics of his worries. Liz leaned into how much Marco learned too late that Lucas was no longer safe. Friday's episode made that risk difficult to ignore. Marco stood alone on the turret at Windmere, conversing on the phone. He confirmed Brit had been given her medicine. Then he said something else. The next time they met, they needed to deal with Sonny. Lucas heard it, and Marco turned to find him standing there. That moment upset the equilibrium between them. Marco wasn't simply hiding secrets anymore. He knew Lucas may grasp what those secrets meant. Lucas wasn't someone he could shelter from the truth. He was someone who may reveal it. That understanding has driven Lucas into actual danger. Marco has previously proved that he could compartmentalize his life, separating the affection he has for Lucas from the allegiance that he has for his father, Jens. Now those two things have collided. Lucas knows too much, and Marco knows he knows. In Port Charles, that's frequently the point where survival ceases being about trust and starts being about control. General Hospital preview, as Maxie and Nathan are thrust back together, spoiler, turns the reunion into a grave matter. Don't queue up Peaches and Herbs reunited just yet. As you'll see in the sneak peek video General Hospital recently posted to preview the goings-on the week of February 16th to 20th, it's everything from easy sailing for Maxie and Nathan. Sure, she's finally awakened from her coma, and he's come back from the grave, but things are hardly as easy as continuing up where they left off. Liesel may promise her son that you and Maxie are meant to be together, and nothing can get in the way of that. But in reality, countless things can and likely will. First, there's the fact that following Nathan's death, Maxie got back up with old flame Spinelli, who now understandably concerns that he may lose not only his partner but the family they've established together. Then, there's the fact that while Maxie was having her lengthy snooze, Nathan developed affections for her BFF Lulu. So this isn't as straightforward as you're there, I'm here, and there we go. Perhaps that's why at the end of the video, we catch a glimpse of Nathan crouching at his own grave. As he ponders the path forward, is there one? Suddenly he's approached by someone in a trench coat. Who? Good question, one that the answer to which may throw a whole lot more light on how precisely the late investigator made his return journey to the realm of the living. Who do you suppose is sneaking up on Nathan?
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel without missing any update.